Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your What Do I Need to Do reading. This could be love or otherwise. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommended reader shoutouts, which go to OJC Astrology and Helix Universe. Much love and support to them, and I will have their links in the description box below. And why don't I unplug this so you don't get the screwed up sound when there's two cords plugged in. Right. Okay, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to do? So you're in saving, conservative, self-protective mode. This could be about just life in general. This could be about finances. This could be about love. This might be that you're this kind of feels four of cups-ish, though, to where you're kind of just stuck on how you feel, and you're like, I am not going through this again, and you've withdrawn and pulled away, and you're just kind of drawn that line in the sand. Okay, so we've got the Chariot, and we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords right there. We're going to do this here. King of Wands, Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, that's better. All right, so it seems the issue is about moving forward, about you two. Okay, so there's been a fight. There't either been a fight or a falling out, because this is all about how to get things moving forward, and it could be that you're really holding back. You feel like you either feel like it's the right thing to do, like you're in the right, or you feel like somebody else should come forward with an apology or make it right. And so this is an issue about you and your loved one or a friend, whatnot. But if it's a romantic situation, this is about you two resolving things and moving forward, and sort of having both opposing opinions come together to where you can work this out. This is saying that you need to take the initiative and offer that apology and do the right thing. I know you're not going to like hearing this, Sag. I'm sorry. Here you are right here, though. Here's Sagittarius. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but it's frustrating. Seriously, like you're like, oh man, like, and that's why this feels like you're kind of going to be here for a little bit, just because you're like, I got to wait till I'm not mad anymore. Like, I feel firmly that, maybe I know that I should in time, but right now I can't see a way out of it. And I feel like, or this could be waiting for them to do the right thing and make that apology. And until they do that, there is going to be no moving forward. So either way, but this is, they be in the wrong, you be in the right. However, if you want resolution, it's going to be up to you to take that leadership role and make it happen. Because this is driving you crazy. And the thing is twofold. For one, if you want forward movement and resolution, it could be saying that you need to take the leadership role in doing this, in talking about it. And number two, this has happened before. This is a pattern. We've got an 8 and a 9 here. So this is going to be something. So on some level, it's not just about forward movement. It's about like, look, are we going to go our separate ways here? We got black and white. Are we going to just kind of go like this? And that's going to be the forward movement. Or is it going to be about actually resolving this and kind of putting this bad pattern or habit to rest and really move forward to the next level? Not just like make up and kind of be back together, but as far as going to the next level and really thriving as a couple, we've got to address this thing that keeps coming up. Could be a Taurus involved. It could be somebody very stubborn. Somebody that this could be somebody that is primarily a physical relationship with. And yeah, I'm sorry, Sag. This is all on you to take the initiative to get this done. And we've got the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of dislikes for this. And the Six of Wands. This is taking the initiative to work things out. This is victory and success and forward movement. And you two need to hash it out. Five of Wands, Six of Wands, King of Wands. I mean, this is all about clearing the air and you initiating and clearing the air. This, and if you do that, again, this is like, okay, are you two in hashing this out? Is it going to clear the air to where it's like, we're just not compatible and you go this way? Or is it going to be you finally move forward to the next level, because this is all about riding that chariot around the sun. So is it like, are you guys going to get like literally airborne and just be like, yeah, okay, we got this now. Like we cleared the air and we're finally going to take flight. I know that's a silly analogy, but really move forward instead of just reunite. All right, what's this new beginning about? Because Sagittarius, what's this fool about? Oh, I forgot to do this one right here. Okay, so we got two kings. That's minor council. That could be what this right here is too, is that you're just like, you're talking to friends about what should I do? I'm really stuck about this. I don't know how to bridge the gap, to move forward, to get us on the same page again. What should I do? This could be you reserving your actions because you're listening to wise counsel. But we got all kinds of cards here about kind of, I shouldn't say all kinds of cards, but like self-preservation, kind of waiting and kind of being stuck. And the other person is too. This even could be a stalemate, but it looks like there's been a falling out. And if it's going to get bridged, it's going to be you to do it. What's this fool about? It could be Pisces, Cancer, or Capricorn, Sag, but this is also could be you guarding your emotions. This could be you kind of wanting to take the more balanced emotional stance, like keeping everything in check, not relating to things emotionally so much. But this kind of feels like it puts you, there's a lot you want to say, but you don't because you think better of it. Why? That's what, okay, hold on. What's this fool about? What's this King of Cups about? King of Cups about. Okay, so here's the thing. We've got the King of Cups. We've got somebody kind of alone and thinking about how they feel about something, kind of taking some time because there's been a separation or a severing, right? And this is the next 3 months. This could be, okay, so we got sex here. We could be looking at just sex. I mean, this could be Capricorn, that could be Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, okay, Pisces. So it could just be, this is you just kind of going off on wild abandon and having your way with half the population in the town that you live in. I mean, this, it could also be that you repeat the pattern. Because this is a new beginning, getting right back into the same situation that was holding you guys back, that was interfering before. So this definitely speaks to there being a pattern of kind of this breaking up and then getting back together or reuniting, and then eventually you fall into the same habits. And this could be where it's headed. Maybe that's why you're like, I just don't know anymore, because you're like, this is a pattern. It needs to be broken. How do we do that? How do we get back on the same page? I'll tell you what, though, like I said before, it's going to depend on you doing it, because whoever you're dealing with is going to try and wait you out. They're quite firmly set in their ways, and they're stubborn, and they make it look like they have all the time in the world, that they're just waiting. So this is going to be up to you. Either you initiate and you get to the bottom of this, lest you guys repeat this pattern of unhealthy relating to each other, and it's simply a reunion, or you get to the bottom of it and you really take off as a couple or as a friendship or whatever you're reuniting with whomever, if this is a love relationship or otherwise. The thing is, though, this shows you wanting to get to the truth, and so you're either being very careful around this person, like you're kind of still, it's like you're halfway in, halfway out. So you're it's almost like you're detaching emotionally eventually for the final breakup or the severing. Or this is you trying to not react emotionally to things and get to the bottom of the issue. But I feel like this right here is you being halfway in and halfway out, because it's almost like you can see the writing on the wall and you're like, I don't know how we can get past this. It's like you're taking a leap of faith, but it's going to lead you back to where it was with this person. It's hard because, see, what happens is you never fully leave. It's like it goes in stages. So you start to emotionally detach somebody before you physically leave. Not all the time, but sometimes. And this has been a relationship that you've probably been with somebody, a fair amount of time, 6 months to a year, right? And so this issue keeps coming up. And it's come to the point where you either need to, not you, but you as a couple or as a friend, whoever this is, need to get to the bottom of the issue, or it's not going to work. And I think you know that. And I think that's why you're sitting there asking everybody. And that's why you're firmly in like protection mode. You might be talking to friends about, okay, what's the right thing to do here? I think this person, but this person's going to be waiting you out. So it's basically going to depend on you. And it's driving you crazy. And if you are going to reach out, you need to clear the air. There needs to be a discussion and kind of, I hate to say fighting, but there needs to be a clearing of the air. You can't just keep going back to the way it was. Otherwise, you're going to be here again. This is just all the relationship's going to be. It's just this, like, you know, fighting. And here we have you in contemplation mode, trying to get to the truth, or having severed things, and you're just kind of, this is the aftermath, and you're just kind of thinking about things, and you're trying to look at things emotionally balanced. But you're kind of in your own space, thinking about things emotionally. You're kind of under yourself. All right. Can I get a card for Sagittarius, please? Nice. A card for Sagittarius. This could be Capricorn, like I said here, Capricorn, Taurus. So this could be referencing you or the other person, but I feel like this is saying you need to take care of business. You need to take care of yourself right now. You need to attend to things that matter to you, that yours and your own. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like if you want this, it's going to be you taking the initiative to problem solve and to work this out with this person. I don't feel like they're budging. I don't feel like they're going anywhere. And the choice will be yours. This isn't advising you either way. Well, I'm a little biased here because I'm like, you know what? It just seems like you're going to end right back up here. But whatever's going to happen, it depends on you initiating, because this person that you're dealing with is not going to budge. This Knight of Pentacles about. Knight of Pentacles about. Yep. They're not into the balance or what's right at the situation. They want to be right. And that's not a slam. It's just that they're firmly set in their ways. This is justice reversed, quite literally. This is not, this is lack of accountability. What else does Sag need to know? What does Sag need to know? What does Sag need to know? This, yeah, there's, right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, okay, so we got 2 cards of unexpected change here. Tower and the 8 of Wands reversed. I'm pretty sure that's reversed. Hold on, gotta be sure. I remember it the other way, but I'm gonna double check just to make sure. It's the 8, yeah, it's upright. Okay, so we got the Tower upright and the 8 of Wands upright. That's not reversed, that's upright. So both of these cards are about unexpected, the unexpected and the destruction of such. Well, the unexpected. This is about the destruction, out of the blue destruction, something typically that blindsides, and this could be that you heard news, because this is all about something outside coming, kind of causing that upheaval. Outside news, something unexpected happening. In this case, it could be that you found a few things out. Or it could just be that was the explosive fight that just kind of took on a life of its own and happened. Either way, this parting of ways, or you two not being together, is probably a lot more in-depth emotionally and unsettling, and there's this huge upheaval. So it could have the unexpected element to it, but definitely the upheaval or the destructive element here. And then we've got unexpected right here as well. And that could involve communication. It could be an unexpected departure, unexpected communication, unexpected movement. So this could be an unexpected breakup. And we got the Devil here, and we got the new beginning. This is either you going back to try and fix what's holding you back, and you're taking the initiative to try and solve this because it's driving you nuts. Or this is you going, I'm walking away from this business here. I'm walking away from I was going to say crazy pants, but this situation is not tenable. I mean, look at this, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. And here you are taking care of things on your own, very much, wanting to, not wanting to, but just like, you know what, I treat myself better than someone else is going to treat me. So I'm just going to be by myself right now. And I'm going to be thinking about things, searching for the truth after having cut things off. Just saying. I'm sorry, Sag. But it just seems like this person, especially when they're so resolute and they don't want any accountability and they're not sorry. It's like, you know what? If they're not going to value you, if they're not going to meet you halfway, if they're not going to really try, this all depends on you. And at first it was like, oh my God, it's going to depend on you. What'd you do? Is everything okay? But I don't know. I kind of feel like they're with the Justice reverse and the Devil here. This is somebody that's an imbalance of power, to say the least, without getting too much into your situation, because every situation is different. But this is an imbalance of power and someone not interested in accountability and meeting someone halfway. So, I think I said this reading doesn't advise either way. Well, what the hell's reading called? What do I need to do? You need to walk away. Seriously, you need to walk away. You could take the initiative to work this out, but we got the Justice reverse and we got the Devil card here, and we got you by yourself in 3 months, or over the next 3 months. This is you thinking about things and trying to find the truth, or this is you under yourself emotionally, trying to find balance emotionally after having cut things off. All right, Sag, I hope this was helpful. I hope you came for confirmation and you know that you're doing the right thing and that you're not crazy for the way you feel, especially when you meet up against this type of energy. You got to be careful with that. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.